Hello, everyone. It is Saturday, June 15th, in the year of our Lord, 2013. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always. Wicked awesome. And it is Cinema Saturday. Sacrificial Sunday is coming up real soon. I gotta start prepping as soon as I record this here show. It is late. My Boston Bruins won 2-1 in overtime tonight. I am feeling wicked happy right now. So by the time you watch this here show, you'll be watching it on Sunday. Unless maybe in your Hawaii. Today's show is brought to you by our good friend, Kristen Lynn Photography. Kristen Lynn, a sweetheart of a lady, living in Missouri, or as I like to call it there, Missouri. She's from Oklahoma, better known as Northern Texas. And Kristen's a total sweetheart and a professional photographer. She is awesome. She's amazing. And doing great. Kristen, hope you enjoy the show. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. And thank you for being great support for my show as well. Folks, today we feature not just one movie, but as you can tell, yes, that is Raiders of the Lost Ark intro. We are featuring Raiders of the Lost Ark. No, it was not called Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. But we are also featuring Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom. And we're featuring Indiana Jones in the Last Crusade. And yes, we've even got a little bit from Indiana Jones and Temple of the Crystal Skull. I apologize for the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, excuse me. Considered not as great as the other three, but it's a part of it, so we're throwing it in there. Folks, I'm still breathing heavy because I devoured the big Texan over at Lucy's Big Burgers. Oh my goodness, I'm stuffed. But so I will be slower than usual tonight. I apologize for that. I've been breathing heavy for about 6 hours. I was talking to my good friend Brian Shaven about that. And yeah, so got a lot in store for you folks. And I apologize for the resolution, but it is wicked dark outside. And well, at least it'll be quicker to upload because it won't take as much memory. I'm just trying to figure out how to set up my phone because the pictures are scattered all over the place. I want to have the different actors for each song that I have set up. And I'm having technical difficulties at the moment, which is typical. Oh, it's because somebody decided they wanted to instant message me. Ah, I see. My buddy Brian Shaven, of course, from Ajax, Ontario, Canada. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm parched. Proper beer consumption apparatus. A new one. Now, last time I had a Dogfish Head beer was 61, and that was really good. The time before, I had their 60-minute IPA, and that stuff was god-awful. Well, I decided to get the 90-minute IPA. Dogfish Head 90-minute IPA. What you have here is an Imperial India Pale Ale featuring a single constant 90-minute hop addition. It's balanced by a ridiculous amount of English two-row barley. Then we dry hop it in every tank. Percentage? 9%. That means it will definitely wreck your world. Proper beer opening apparatus, proper technique. Yes, the pink one I'm retiring because it is too chewed up to open beer. And I'm tired of looking like a schmuck. There we go, see? 45-degree angle right into the beer consumption apparatus, right over the keyboard because I'm just that damn good. I hope this is better than the other IPA. Cheers and beers to all you Prussians say in Germany, Kampai as they say in Japan. Hell yeah, Bruins! Way to do a wicked awesome job tonight. Boy, did you look like shit in the first period, though. Well, I'll tell you this, folks. The 90-minute IPA is probably at least 20 times as good as the 60-minute IPA, the flagship ale. This one, I rate a solid B. This is good beer right here. Oh, you can feel the strength of it, though. Alright, we got some birthdays to hit up. Right off the bat, celebrating the perfect milestone birthday, quarter of a century old, which means he doesn't get to look forward to another birthday until 2043, when he hits 55 and gets those senior citizen discounts at Denny's and IHOP and places like that. But my good friend, my buddy, he's an Oklahoma guy, Dakota Price. Dakota, how you doing, brother? Great chatting with you earlier today, and hope you're doing well. Hope you've had a wicked awesome day. Brother, party hard and enjoy. Squeeze me. Celebrate like it's 1969, minus the acid. Oklahoma, a fantastic state indeed. Right, Kristen Lynn? I'm sure you agree. Next on the list, my boy from back home, Crowns Up, is his name on the old Facebook. What's going on, man? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I haven't heard from you in a long damn time. I don't even know if you check your Facebook anymore. I looked on there earlier, and the last time I had posted something was last year's birthday. Well, I hope you check your Facebook, and I hope you watch the show. You have a wicked awesome day. Cheers and beers to you. Next on the list, my nephew, my good buddy, Ben Bechet. That's right, the brother of my nieces, Courtney and Emily Bechet, the wonderful son of my good friend, Bill and his better half, Lori Bechet. Love the Bechet family. They're living in Oklahoma. Boy, what a place, huh, Oklahoma? Oklahoma. But anyway, Ben, hope you're doing well. I hope you had a wicked awesome day. I hope you got tons of presents and stuff like that. Cheers and beers. Well, cheers and apple juice to you. You can't drink yet. Haha. Hope you enjoyed the show. Have a wicked awesome day, man. And hope to hear from you soon. Next on the list, DINSTAAR Hollywood. I'll never forget that. My man, Chris DINSTAAR McBride, a badass age ranger I worked with in jolly old England. This guy's so awesome. We went to Bible camp together. We found God. We learned lots of scripture. And, we did find a few of these too. But, see, my good friend Chris found a lovely lady. His better half, the lovely Ashley. This wonderful lady. They got married. See, France is the country of love. And they ended up getting married. Got a beautiful daughter. Doing great things. I'm so happy for you guys. And, cheers and beers to you. Hope you enjoy the show. Definitely miss you big time. Hell yeah. Alright. Now, let's give some additional shout outs real quick. And before, well, no, you know what? I'm going to wait for a moment. Because I think it's time we start. We've got 3 babes and 3 hunks to show off. So I'm going to change the show up a little bit, folks. Let's go ahead and bring out our first hunk of the day. And to do that, let's bring out a song from Raiders of the Lost Ark. And that man, Harrison Ford. Aw, yeah. Indiana Jones. He made that franchise legendary. He most certainly did. Again, like I said, I apologize for the resolution tonight. I wish I had a better Indiana Jones hat. Unfortunately, I don't. I tried. But I got a leather jacket, though. So I'm doing alright. I got lots of movie facts for you. And I've got a slow electronical device tonight. My internet's been shit. It's awful. Luck of a murder victim with electronic devices, see? Oh boy. Phone stuck. Imagine that. What a freaking surprise. Did I show those off yet? No. Jeez. Come on, electronic device. My apologies, folks. Such is life, you know. You get what you get when you get it. And when you get dealt a bag of shit, it's the way it goes. But hey, I'm the luckiest man in the world. I mention it each and every day because it's true. Come on, Cletus. Come on. Let's see. By golly. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. Indiana Jones. Harrison Ford. A.K.A. BMF. Bad Mofo. Crap. My good friend Heather Brown Murray, she threw in an awesome random fact of the day. Did you know that marsupials have 3 vaginas? Oh, baby! 2 of them are for sex and 1's for birth. And it's verified at koalaworlds.com. So now you learned something new today. You definitely know today wasn't wasted. Man, oh man. Can you imagine if a woman had 3 vaginas? Wow. I know what some of you sickos are thinking. Hey, they pretty much do. If you think about it. Wow. In Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, I'll get to that later. But did you know that there was an Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye? It was a short film that was, what happened was, it came out in late 1994, early 1995. Yeah, we didn't hear about it, did we? Nope. Sure enough, didn't. Must be sunspots tonight. I know it sounds crazy, but it's probably true because my computer's been worthless as boobs on a boar. My phone's been shit all night. Everything. It's just been garbage all night. Really, really sucks. It's been almost as bad as how my Bruins played in the first period. Oh, God, it was horrible. But by golly, they persevered and they won the game 2-1 in overtime. Oh. Look at that, will you? Oh, it came up finally. I may have to restart my phone at this rate. This is kind of frustrating. Alright. Well, anyway, let's get to some more. I'm going to restart my phone because it's freaking shit. It is. It's that screwed up right now. I'm restarting my phone. Alright, yep, that's what you heard. So while I do that, and I'm discombobulated because everything's throwing a wrench into my life tonight, let's give some shout out to my good friends Matt and his better half Kendra Goodness. Just wanted to give you some love, say how you doing, congratulations on your house. If that ain't awesome, I don't know what is. And you guys, definitely miss you. I'm going to be there next time, no doubt about it. And definitely sorely missed. But if you guys ever want to come down to Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma, bring your ass along with the rest of you down here and come pay us a visit. For free, of course. Squeeze me. Matt, Kendra, cheers and beers to the 2 of you. And now here's a wonderful man that I just met online last night. Through our mutual friend, a lovely lady, the lovely Lindsay Gonzalez, former babe of the day on this here show. And I'm talking about the legendary Peter Hansen. Peter, dude, you're an awesome guy, man. You definitely are the pride of Tewksbury, Massachusetts, and I'm the pride of Tisbury, Massachusetts, Martha's Vineyard Island. That's where I grew up. Born in Falmouth, raised on the vineyard, graduated from the vineyard, and then been all over the world since. And I work with Lindsay down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as West Louisiana. And Peter, dude, how about that Bruins victory, huh? If that ain't awesome, shit, I don't know what is. Hell yeah. But Peter, Just wanted to say, hey, hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope you watched the one that I hope you make sure to like the Beer and Song of the Day page. It's a phenomenal page. 591 followers. I got over 100 followers on my YouTube channel as well. And dude, cheers and beers to you, huh? Hell yeah. Show's normally a lot more lively, but I'm suffering from FBS, full belly syndrome. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's give a hold off on a moment because I got some trivia question shout outs for you. Oh yeah, the first one we asked was in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. What were the monkey brains made out of? Well, my good friend Michelle Nix and Matt Milligan gave it a shot. And Matt was so freaking close. He said yogurt and blueberries. Well, brother, you were close, but it was custard and raspberry sauce. So nobody got it. Ah, damn it. Alright. Then we had, so I'm going to give you some love anyway, Matt. Cheers and beers. Take care of your better half, will you? And thank you, Sarah, for always being a wonderful lady admin for this here show and page. Oh, somebody asked me if I have sparklets. Yes, I do. But my computer's running like shit tonight. Sparklets, that's something we use on Mafia Wars. Alrighty. What I have to realize is I am away from computer. Away from keyboard. AFK. Next we've got, the next question we asked was, what famous series of movies did Steven Spielberg theme his Indiana Jones trilogy after? Well, nobody got it right, although my good friends Larry Lavery and Chris Crowley did give it a shot. And actually, Larry, he put in there about how the Republic film serials of the 30s, you know, the like Flash Gordon, that was actually 1940 I thought it was. Might have been a series from 1936. Yeah, Flash Gordon had a bunch of serials. Serial is a bunch of episodes. No, it does not mean soap opera. It was not a soap opera. Oh my god, this phone is just done tonight. I can't even breathe. That's how full I am. Oh, good lord. Well, Larry, dude, for you, what you did with that answer, I thought it was phenomenal. I'm going to give you a Love Doctor salute for that. Mention the Republic Pictures 30 serials. But the answer we were looking for was Bond. James Bond. Because that was the theme that was after. And that's what Steven Spielberg was trying to make, was something similar to James Bond. Alrighty. Well, only 2 actors appeared in all 3 of the original Indiana Jones trilogy. Who are they? Well, my good friend Chris Sudok tried after the fact, and he was not correct. But the actual answers, of course, Harrison Ford being one of them. But a lot of people didn't realize that British actor Pat Roach was the other actor that was in all 3 of the original trilogy. And they're the only 2 that were. That's what's crazy. Who knew, right? Well, now we know. And I can't even see. My phone's dark now. What the hell? Oh, boy. When you got the luck of a murder victim or electronic devices, that shit just sucks. Okay? My goodness. Now, so nobody got any of our questions right, unfortunately, but shit happens. With that said, I think we bring out the first babe of the day. And the song we're playing is Marion's theme. Of course, Karen Allen. Yeah, she's been naked in movies too. I distinctly remember her in Animal House as she plowed the teacher, Donald Strickland. Remember? But I'm going to show you somebody that looks just like her. Now, that is my friend Kendra goodness. Okay? Now, just look at her for a second. She's a former Babe of the Day, so if you watch my show each and every day, you remember when the lovely Kendra was Babe of the Day. A beautiful young lady indeed. No doubt about it. Matt, you're one lucky man, brother. Hell yeah. You got a good lady. But you deserve it because you're a damn good man. Now, folks, be ready to be in shock. You saw Kendra. We're talking similarity there, aren't we? Oh, yes, we are. Kendra Goodness, Karen Allen. Because they're twins. Well, they ought to be. Or is Karen actually Kendra's mom? Sure looks like it. I don't know. Karen Allen. Karen Allen played Marion Ravenwood. Ravenswood. What a lovely smile. Folks, Tom Selleck was Steven Spielberg's second choice for the role of Indiana Jones. Harrison Ford was his first, but George Lucas objected since Ford had been in both American Graffiti and Star Wars Episode 4, A Voyage Home. I mean, A New Hope. Why did I say Voyage Home? Oh, I was thinking Star Trek 4. Haha, The Voyage Home. Justin Dimmitt will love that one. See? This time I called Star Trek Star Wars. Star Wars Star Trek. Jeez, that should make you happy there, big buddy. I was thinking of Star Trek when it was actually a Star Wars thing. You should be happy. You should drink a shit beer this time, Justin. So that's the problem is, now, us admins went through hell trying to get good-sized pictures today. We wanted pictures from the movie. And unfortunately, there were very few good-sized pictures. But we did what we could. But that's what we do. We do everything we can to make this show as awesome as possible. Tom Selleck was not able to take the film role because he was committed to Magnum P.I. However, that series did not go into production until Raiders of the Lost Ark's filming had already wrapped up. Selleck was in fact in Hawaii waiting for the series to start as the final scenes to be filmed were being shot in Hawaii. Magnum did an episode called Legend of the Lost Ark that parodied Raiders, complete with hat, whip, booby traps, etc. Did not know that, did you? Now you do. So Tom Selleck wanted to do it, but he was unable to. Actors considered for the role of Indiana Jones include Nick Nolte, can you believe that? Steve Martin, who chose to do Pennies and From Heaven instead, probably regrets that one. Bill Murray, who dropped out due to scheduling conflicts with Saturday Night Live, okay, I can see that. Chevy Chase, Tim Matheson, Nick Mancuso, Peter Coyote, and Jack Nicholson. Can you imagine Jack Nicholson as Indiana Jones? Jeez. Harrison Ford was cast less than 3 weeks before principal photography began. I think they got the right actor, folks. I really do. It's always interesting to see who it could have been. To achieve the sound of thousands of snakes slithering, sound designer Ben Burt stuck his fingers into a cheese casserole. This was augmented by applying wet sponges to the rubber on a skateboard. Wow. It's amazing what they come up with for sound sometimes. Did you know that this movie was originally intended as a small, low-budget adventure? Production cost tripled to $22 million. Look at that. Karen Allen. Looking like Kendra Goodness. Pretty amazing. Well, they always say somebody's got a twin out there. And I think we found one. What do you think, Matt? Kendra's better half Matt. Probably saying, "Oh, you crazy." George Lucas did some second unit work on this here film. Did you know that? Sure did. Indiana Jones's battered leather jacket was actually brand new and had to be artificially aged by the costume department. There were 10 jackets for general wear and tear and stunt performances. Now you know. This show's going to be an hour today. I already could tell. Because I'm struggling to breathe. I'm not getting anywhere near where I want. Never a good idea to record a show after you get done eating. Especially when you go to Lucy's Big Burgers. But I had no choice. Alright, Karen Allen's all set there. I'm sweating because I'm wearing this jacket, but I have to wear it because it's part of the show. Indiana Jones's hat came from the famous Herbert Johnson hat shop in Savile Row, London, United Kingdom. The hat was the shop's Australian model. On the bonus features DVD, costume designer Deborah Nadoolman said that in order to properly age the hat, she grabbed and twisted the hat. Then she and Harrison Ford both sat on it, and eventually it looked like a very lived-in and well-loved hat. Hope they didn't fart on it, too. Well, that would be more lived-in, I guess. Check this out. The out-of-control airplane actually ran over Harrison Ford's knee, tearing his ligaments. Rather than submit to Tunisian health care, Ford had his knee wrapped up in ice and carried on. Wow, that's tough as nails right there. Well, the country in Tunisia is not so rich, so probably didn't trust the health care too much. Do you know that Indy's whip is 10 feet long? Although some shorter versions were used, depending on the shot required. Indy, Indiana Jones. We're going to refer to him as Indy, okay? Most of the body blows you hear were created by hitting a pile of leather jackets with a baseball bat. Well, that's part of making them more well lived in, huh? Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Sure enough. Hey, what do you know? I've given out the people shout outs already. I didn't realize that. Oh, no, I didn't. There was one more I was missing, and I knew I was. Spark chasing badass Matt Franzen. Matt, dude. Badass, wicked hardcore spark chasing son of a gun that I worked with in jolly old England. Dude, how you doing? Thank you for liking the page. And hope you're doing well. Miss working with you. Miss chatting with you. Squeeze me. And hey, cheers and beers to you, bro. Hope the Lung Slayer Lounge is still in full effect. You have a wicked awesome day, brother. Enjoy the show. Empty as a brain cells, don't have a Jacob fan. I made it. I made it through that there beer. And good thing I did bring an extra. Another one I have yet to try on this show. I have not had this on the show. In fact, this is the first time it's been around since 2002. New Belgium brewing company, Loft beer. This stuff, Fort Collins, Colorado, of course. It's only 4.2%, so it's a little weaker than average. Probably what I need after drinking that beast beer that I just had. Let's see. This delivers an uplifting zest, a taut line of hoppiness, and from integrated wheat and barley malt, a mouthful that is as big as the sky. It's a big mouthful. Alright. Proper beer opening apparatus, proper technique. Here we go. There it is. Oh yeah, it's good to have a proper beer opening apparatus that isn't all chewed up from opening over 500 beers in the past. Probably over 1,000. Hell, I don't know. You watch the show every day, right? Sure you do. Then you would know how many beers I've opened on this show with that lighter. Cheers and beers to all you pros in Germany. Kapai, as they say in Japan. Ah, refreshing. A good beer. Definitely a good beer. Not a lot of flavor, but a good beer. I'm giving it a B-. Refreshing. It'd be nice to have a little bit more oomph. But then again, I prefer stouts and porters and things like that, so it's probably a B for a whatever type of beer that would be. Oh my goodness. Full belly. Getting worse. Alright, fine. Let's bring out the second hunk of the day. Good Lord. My phone's blowing up with Facebook posts. And I'm too busy to answer them. To create the sound of the heavy lid of the Ark being slid open, sound designer Ben Burt simply recorded him moving the lid of his toilet cistern at home. Shitty humor. Toilet humor. Now you know. Alright. The original name of the lead character in the script was actually going to be Indiana Smith, but his name was changed to Jones on the first day of production. Why? Shit, I don't know. Guess they just felt like it. Alright, let's bring out another song and another hunk of the day. And this guy you're well familiar with. And this was from Indiana Jones and the Lost Crusade. And we're talking about, of course, Henry Jones Sr., Sean Connery. And this is Scherzo for Motorcycle Orchestra. More soundtracks from the movies. This song being from The Last Crusade, since Harrison Ford was in the last... of course he was in The Last Crusade, duh. Sean Connery was in The Last Crusade as well. Shitty, eh? Oh yeah, great movie though. In fact, they say that The Last Crusade was better than Temple of Doom. You know, I actually had the video games for Raiders of the Lost Ark and the Temple of Doom. It's a nice picture right there. I like that. Could be a good bonus pick, right, Sarah Milligan? 2 legends. 2 bay magnets. Older and bolder bay magnets. I'll tell you what. Admins, I'm just going to throw it out there. I think that needs to be a bonus picture for our Beer and Song of the Day bonus picks album. 2 older and bolder hunks. The ladies love them. I know they do. Indiana Jones' name comes from the name of George Lucas's dog and is a play on Steve McQueen's eponymous character name in Nevada Smith, Indiana the dog, who was a Malamute, and also served as the inspiration for Chewbacca in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, in the end of Indiana Jones and the Lost Crusade. It is revealed by Indiana's father that Indiana is really named Henry Jr., but went by the name of his dog, Indiana. Well, now you know. Henry Jones Jr. It would have been Henry Smith. And just think, I got a couple friends of mine named Henry Smith. I'm not kidding. That would have been kind of neat, huh? From Henry Smith to Indiana Smith to Indiana Jones. How do you like them apples? Renowned British wrestler Pat Roach gets killed twice in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Once as a giant Sherpa left in the burning Nepalese bar, and once as a German mechanic chewed up by the plane's propeller. Wow. You know you're bad when you die twice in the same movie. Holy shit. And of course my electronic device is screwing up again. Of course it is. Schlepper. Alright. Do you know that the body count in the movie The Raiders of the Lost Ark was 67, including the monkey? Yep. Counting the monkey. Now, during filming in Tunisia, nearly everyone in the cast and crew got sick, with the exception of director Steven Spielberg. It is thought that he avoided illness by eating only the food he brought with him. Cans and cans of SpaghettiOs. See? SpaghettiOs can save your ass. How about that? Who knew, right? Now you do. Here's a good one. During the scene where Indiana threatens Nazis with a bazooka, you can clearly see a fly creeping into the mouth of Paul Freeman and he swallows it. Empire magazine chose this scene as one of the most common scenes people press pause button for on the VCR. VCR, video cassette recorder, for you young whippersnappers out there that never heard of a VCR. And there's probably one or two of you out there. Alright. Oh, did you know that despite having the dream team of George Lucas and Steven Spielberg behind the film, it was initially turned down by every studio in Hollywood? Only after much persuasion did Paramount agree to do it. I'm sure Paramount's not regretting that. Oh, squeeze me. Oh boy, that was a little foamy there. Okay, I think it's time we bring out the next baby today. Why not? Kate Capshaw. And let's play Anything Goes, because anything goes. From the movie Temple of Doom. Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom. Look at her, huh? Kate Capshaw. Sharon Stone was actually one of the top choices for the role of Willie Scott before Kate Capshaw auditioned. Did you know that? You do now. Now here's an interesting one. Kate Capshaw's dress in the Shanghai Club was completely made of 1920s and 1930s original beads. This meant that there was only enough to make one dress. The opening dance number was actually the last scene to be shot, but the dress did feature in some earlier location shots in Sri Lanka. In particular, a nighttime one with Harrison Ford and Kate Capshaw sitting by a campfire with the dress drying on a nearby tree. Unfortunately, an elephant had started to eat the entire back of the dress, which was saved just in time. Consequently, some emergency repair work had to be done with what remained of the original beads. And it was costume designer Anthony Powell who had to fill in the assurance forms. As for the reason for damage, she had no option but to put dress eaten by elephant. Isn't that crazy? But it did happen, folks. It did happen. An excuse that sounds ludicrous, but wasn't. For the bug chamber sequence, Kate Capshaw was covered with over 2,000 bugs. Wow. God bless that woman. I guess sometimes that's the reason why Hollywood actors and actresses get paid a little better than most of us. And 2,000 bugs, that probably deserves it. Whew. Kate Capshaw was indeed Willie Scott, by the way, in case I did not mention that. Anything goes. It's originally a 1934 Cole Porter song, if I'm not mistaken. Well, he may have written that even before that. Oh. Kate Capshaw. Oh, Kate, I don't hate you. Ugh! A New York Yankees hat? Really, dude? Come on, man. Ugh. Oh, no, you know what that is? I take that back. That right there is a New York Giants hat. Baseball Giants. Before they became the San Francisco Giants. I know you can't see it because my lighting is shitty. Because it's dark outside and it's late. But that happened. In fact, oh my goodness. I can't breathe anymore. Well, like I said, the chilled monkey brains were made from custard and raspberry sauce. Hey, here's one for you. Kate Capshaw was thrilled at the opportunity of singing and dancing in the opening musical number. But the reality was, her dress was so tight, there was very little movement she could attempt without ripping it. Aw, damn. This one's even better. Kate Capshaw had to be taught how to scream. I'm the love doctor, folks. Yeah, you know. I can teach them how to scream. No problemo at all. Alright, let's get some quick celebrity birthdays here. Ice Cube! 44 years old today. How about Neil Patrick Harris, former hunk of the day? Milestone birthday, 40 years old. I'll be join him in 12 days. Courtney Cox, oh yeah, baby. 49 years old and wicked fine. Oh, even more fine. At least her boobs are. Helen Hunt. Mad about you. Remember that? Paul Reiser, Helen Hunt. Hard to believe, but it's true. She's 50 years old today. Milestone birthday. My lady admin, Sarah Milligan's favorite pitcher. San Francisco Giants badass, Tim Lincecum. John Belushi's awesome brother, Jim Belushi. He's 59. Heck yeah. Waylon Jennings, the late great Waylon Jennings, born on this day, 1937, passed away in 2002, only 64 years old. Errol Garner, jazz pianist, born on this day, 1921, passed away in 1977. Wade Boggs, third base, number 26, Boston Red Sox legend from 1982 to 1992. He is 55 years old. He has not passed away. Brett Butler, center fielder for predominantly the Braves and the Cleveland Indians. He is 56 today. Lance Parrish, catcher, predominantly Detroit Tigers. 57 years old today. Jim Varney. Ernest goes to camp. All those Ernest movies. The late, great Jim Varney. Passed away in 2000. Only 50 years old. He would be 64 years old today. Yankee badass, Sox killer, legend, Andy Pettitte, 41 years old today. One of the classy Yankee pitchers, one of the classy Yankee players I actually do like. I like the guy. I do, even though he kicks our ass. Dusty Baker, badass manager, born the same exact month, day, and year as Dusty Baker. Of course he was born the same day as Dusty Baker. He is Dusty Baker. As Jim Varney, but Dusty's still alive, 64 and going strong. And then we got Mike Holmgren, former head coach of the Green Bay Packers, former head coach of the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Holmgren, 65 years old today. How about that? Billy Williams, born this day, 1938, 75 years old, badass Chicago Cubs player, over 400 home runs. Mario Cuomo, former governor of New York, 81 today. Kevin Falk, former badass running back for the New England Patriots, played his whole career with us, 37 today. Justin Leonard, golfer, 41 years old today, born the same month, day, and year as Andy Pettitte. Two badasses right there. French singer, very famous, 70 years old today, milestone birthday, Johnny Halliday. Salute. Alrighty. I think it's time for some more. I think it's time we get to some more quick show notes. I can't even think straight. Oh, screw it. Let's go with our next babe of the day. Because we're at 44 minutes. Oh, and shit, I pulled up the hunk of the day. Kind of babish. Alright, babe to the ladies, right? I'm sweating my butt off. I'm getting very uncomfortable right now. So, bear with me. Let's bring up, she was featured in Indiana Jones and the Lost Crusade. She played the role of Dr. Elsa Schneider. And she is beautiful. The lovely Allison Doody. Doody. D-O-O-D-Y. Did she take a duty? I don't know. And how about we give some music to her, eh? Why not? The Adventures of Mutt? No, that's not the one I wanted. Fuck. Ah, shit. Dropped an F-bomb, but... Oh, I was supposed to bring up the hunk of the day. I am so discombobulated, folks. I apologize. My show is going down the tubes faster than you could say F-bomb coming up. Fuck me running. Okay, there we go. I had to get it out of the way. I'm getting a little frustrated today. Not my best show. I thought it was going to be better, but I'm too full. I cannot operate on a full belly. I got all the details ready. Everything's ready. My admins and I spent over 12 hours prepping this show for you, okay? I'm not kidding. Over 12 hours combined. The Adventures of Mutt from the Crystal Skull. And look at this, hunk ladies and men that love the men. That's right. Shia LaBeouf. I hope that I pronounced it right. S-H-I-A, and it's L-A-B-E-O-U-F. He's 27 years old. Just turned 27 on June 11th. He was born 30 years to the day after the great Joe Montana. Hey, check it out. The girl that punches Mutt in the diner scene is Sasha Spielberg, daughter of director Steven Spielberg and Kate Capshaw. Yes, Kate Capshaw married Steven Spielberg. In fact, Steven Spielberg hated that movie. He hated Temple of Doom. Steven Spielberg said that he did not enjoy this film as much as the rest of the indie films, but said that it was a great experience for him because he met his future wife, Kate Capshaw, during the production of this movie. There was a scene involving Kate Capshaw and a rather large snake. A large snake. Which had to be cut out as Capshaw was having panic attacks at the very prospect of it, okay? As my phone locks up again. Director Steven Spielberg jokingly says the only reason Kate married him later was because he allowed the scene to be cut. That's why my phone locked up, because people keep messaging me. Leave me alone while I'm recording my show. Jeez. Probably got 45 Facebook notifications right now and 8 instant messages. Alright. Sean Connery plays Harrison Ford's father in The Last Crusade. And Shia LaBeouf played Harrison Ford's son in Skulls. That's right, he played as Harrison Ford's son. How about that? And he's a GQ, just like his dad, right? There you go, kids. Body hurts. Now, did you know that 2,000 rats were bred for the production of The Last Crusade? They had to be bred specifically as ordinary rats would have been riddled with disease. And also, it was the last film from veteran cinematographer Douglas Slocum. Douglas Slocum was born February 10th in the year of our Lord 1913. He is 100 years old and still alive, folks. Oh, who is that next to him? Wow, nice boobs. Yes, that was Harrison Ford and Shia LaBeouf on the motorcycle. Old school motorcycle. I really like that motorcycle in this movie. Hey, did you know that when shooting in Venice, the cast was allowed to have complete control of the Grand Canal? Grand Canal from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. for one day. Hey, one day is better than no day, right? Phone stuck again. That's awesome. Asshole. Hey, did you know that Harrison Ford was unable to keep his hat on during the scene in which he was chasing the tank on horseback despite trying glue, tape, and newspaper wedges? He pretended in the making of film that they had to staple the hat to his head. Yeah, he had some real troubles with that scene. Because, you couldn't lose your hat. It was an ode to the 40s films where you didn't lose your hat. Men always wore a fedora back in those days, see? And I think the fedora needs to come back. Damn it. Oh my goodness, I need to finish this show. I'm too sore. My back hurts. I'm full, stuffed. Let's bring out the last babe of the day. I know. I've got random facts of the day to bring out too, or this day in history. Oh, it's gonna be an hour-long show. Well, Harrison Ford apparently kept himself in good shape over the years because his costuming measurements for Kingdom of the Crystal Skull had not changed from those in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade nearly 20 years earlier. Okay? He performed many of his own stunts because such technology had become safer since 1989. He also felt it improved his performance. Now think about it. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was filmed in like 2007, released 2008. Harrison Ford was 65 years old in 2007. Okay? Pretty amazing. Harrison Ford is now going to be 71 on June 13th. Dude's in incredible shape for his age. He really is. In fact, I'm hearing of an Indiana Jones 5. So, we shall see. Sure, I'll salute her. A song like this makes me want to salute somebody. Elsa Schneider. That's who Allison Judy played. Did you know that the movie Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was the only Indiana Jones film that did not receive an Oscar nomination? Each of the first three did, though, and that's pretty impressive. They had won at least one nomination per movie. 3 out of 4 ain't bad when it comes to Oscars, I'll tell you that. Especially for a movie series that was originally slated to be a B. They intended it as a B movie, as B movies, you know. So this series was definitely a lot bigger than the directors originally anticipated. Did you know that Harrison Ford got injured in all his movies? In fact, I can't find it. Whew. Yeah, I'm just too out of it. I can't do this anymore, folks. I'm too tired, too full. I had a lot of great random facts of the day. There they are. For this day in history. This day in history, all this shit happened. Okay? If it's important to you, I'll get to it later. But Ty Cobb, at the age of 41, did steal home for the 50th and final time on this day in 1928. And on this day in 1836, Arkansas became the 25th state in the United States of America. Halfway home to victory, right? But on this day in 1918, an inch of snow fell in northern Pennsylvania. June 15th, snow. That's all I gotta say about that. Just fired it on my show for the first time ever. Empty as the brain cells of an average Yankee fan. Hey, on this day in 1924, not only did J. Edgar Hoover assume leadership of the FBI, but Native Americans are proclaimed U.S. citizens. They should have been U.S. citizens since the day. They were citizens long before us invaders, if you will, were citizens, okay? There you go. I remember this. 21 years ago today, during a spelling bee, Dan Quayle misspells the word potato as Potatoe. Schmuck. Alright, folks. And look at this. Nice hair, Delilah.
Thanks.
Do you have anything to say before I end the show?
Yes.
Squeeze me.
Do you know what I figured out about my Rarity plush?
What's that?
Her eyes are crooked. Look. If I hold her head straight, her eyes are crooked. Ew!
Squeeze me. Crooked as a politician.
See, look, Daddy, look. Can you see it?
Yeah, they are crooked. What happened to her?
Probably just the toy maker got a little confused.
Yeah, either that or the toy maker. You know what happened? The toy maker's parents were probably related before they got married. That's probably what really happened.
Okay.
But anyway, folks, you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Folks, it's time to make like a fetus and head out, so everybody take care. Wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive in my spirit. Drink all you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yankees fan. And what's dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady. Manning, or men slapping women, or racism, or animal abuse, or anybody who supports, defends, or is a member of the Westboro Baptist Church. Things like that are just plain stupid and definitely deserve a big, fat GFY. Folks, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.
Wait, Daddy, wait.
On this day in 1934, Great Smoky Mountains National Park, Tennessee was dedicated.
Daddy, it's officially Sunday.
Thanks. You just ruined the show. The viewers were supposed to think they were still Saturday. Hey, it's still Saturday in California.
I was just kidding.
No, you weren't. But okay. But I love you. On this day in 1947, first night game ever at Brooklyn's Ebbets Field and Detroit's Tiger Stadium, at the time known as Briggs Stadium, on this day in
I didn't know you
1948.
were keeping it a surprise.
WTNA TV Channel 8 New Haven, Connecticut ABC affiliate begins, as well as WPIX TV Channel 11 New York City,
Daddy.
New York Independent. I know those two TV stations. What?
That proves that I'm a genius.
What?
That proves that I'm a genius.
Proves that you're a genius. You're always a genius.
Yeah, I know.
I love you, baby daughter.
Love you too.
Why?
Because I do.
Okay, just checking. Hey, Delilah! One more thing. The Bruins won!
Woo!
2-1 in overtime. Alright, folks. See y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye!